Hey guys, this is Chris with OmniDeck. I'm going to run you through a quick 5-minute video telling you about a new feature that we're really excited about. It's the embedded PDF feature inside of our application. So to kind of walk through this as a high level, this is OmniDeck. This is an intranet portal that you can build for starting at $25 a user for your main users, $10 a user for your field users, and you can go completely paperless with every business process inside of your company. This is our live implementation of OmniDeck. So this is every form inside of my company. I can fill these out on my phone, my tablet, my desktop. Everything is integrated into my ERP system. So whether it's a purchase request or a PO, all of these lookups are tied directly to my accounting and ERP system. So I can build a process for just about anything. Well, a lot of these processes actually have some PDF components. Maybe it's a PDF that already exists, or maybe it's a new hire packet that has some accompanying PDFs that are more governmental oriented. In this example, obviously, the W-9 we all have to fill out. So this is, obviously a fillable PDF that you can download from the website that ultimately is part of the new hire packet. So what we wanted to do with OmniDeck is create a very simple and easy way to take maybe existing PDFs that we already had maybe on a share site, maybe a drive on the network, and easily transition that into the intranet portal. So the way that we do that is we built into our form designer the ability to take maybe an existing form, or if I want to build one from scratch, and let's call this a new hire packet. I can come in here and name it. Here's a welcome to the team. And then I'm going to add a quick section here. And then in order to embed a PDF, and obviously this would probably be the bottom half of this form after I've gathered some additional information, I can simply drag in embed PDF. I can select it, and I can change the caption here. So this form reference is actually how I see it in the database. So I'm going to say, let's see, it's a tax doc. So my caption would be fill out the W-9 fully. Make sure to save once complete. You could type this in Spanish if you have a multi-language workforce. I can change the button to fill out W-9. And then all I have to do now is simply select the file from a place on the network. So as long as this is a fillable PDF, our system will support it. So when I bring it in, I effectively gave myself, I attached the file, and I now can, allow for annotations if we want to do that, allow for saving, and things like this. So different little fine tuning that we can kind of get into a little bit more. But this is as simple as it is to effectively embed a PDF into an existing form. So let me kind of show you what this looks like as kind of a use case. Well, in OmniDeck, obviously I'm kind of a main user here. So I'm a full boss user is what they call it. But we have inside of our system the ability to extend out for non-employees, maybe the new hires, right? So I have a portal here that actually I can control how people in this bucket, so these would be all of my new hires before they become employees, how they can interact with OmniDeck without being full users. Well, I'll build a portal that'll be for the OmniDeck new hire. And I'll kind of edit this one so you can kind of see what it looks like. But here's my welcomees. And then these are the forms that you can fill out. The new hire packet is in here, as well as an out of office request if you have any known vacations. And I've just assigned that to the new hire organization here. So what that looks like here is if I log out, I'm going to log back in as the new hire. This is how I now can interact with OmniDeck before I join the team. I can see that welcome message that I built. I can also fill out my out of office request, but more importantly, I can fill out my new hire packet. Well, if you come to work for OmniDeck, obviously that W-4 is important. So this is where you can preview the worksheet, or you can fill out the W-4. Obviously, this is a completely fillable PDF with secure signaturing inside of the system. And then as well as this is our employee contract and handbook. Obviously, we're a tech company, so we worry about NDAs and things like that. So we have them acknowledge and sign the contract that includes the NDA and all of the additional documentation. So they can read this. Obviously, they can do this from their phone. They can do this from home before they come onto the team. Ultimately, signing it here as well. printing and dating, and then ultimately submitting this on through. Now they'll have the ability to chat with me. So like if they submit this in, they'll chat directly with the new hire onboarding person in HR. They can have an active conversation, maybe bring me into the conversation as well, talking about start dates or what they need to kind of be preparing for. But this is how we use OmniDeck to clean up a very paper intensive process, a very kind of logistics issued process. We get a lot of like field hires that we see in construction. OmniDeck really cleans that up by being able to preempt it with the simple portal link to these forms that you need them to fill out, but then ultimately gathering all the required information from them electronically. So this is OmniDeck. I definitely encourage you to visit our website. The pricing is very straightforward. You have a 2-week trial to actually see if OmniDeck will work for you. After that, there's a base plan, which you get 10 users with. It's starting at $250 a month. And then additional users are either full users that are going to be approving and reporting and doing some more heavy lifting users, I should say. Then just if they're just submitting forms to you, in that example of the new hire, they're not actually employees yet. So those actually don't count as users. Same thing with subcontractors. If you build a portal for them to fill out information, this is just applied to employees of the company. But if they're field employees, maybe just firing over PTO requests, expense reports, maybe a timesheet and maybe address change forms or whatever, they're actually a $10 per user per month. So for a pretty inexpensive cost, you can consolidate every business process inside of your company into your own intranet portal, and you've now gone completely paperless for almost every process. So that's really the power of OmniDeck. I definitely encourage you to book a demo. Simply click there. We'll walk you through the process in about 15 to 20 minutes, and then we can spin you up a trial. 2 weeks in, you figure out if you want to use it or not. And if you do, it's simple, transparent pricing from that point on. So thanks for taking the time to check out our video about this fillable PDF feature. And again, omnideck.com if you want to learn more. Thanks so much.